wanted to make another video because I really want to start reflecting on my losses more and journaling them. Like, I don't want to be that person to say what should have happened. I want to be that person to say, this is what I learned from that loss. It's all about the optimistic mind. All right. Two big scenarios. And even if this was at news or pre-macro, this right here would have been a really good setup. And usually I don't like taking these type of trades, but this setup right here is very high probable. So we come up and so that's my draw. We come up and we tap the draw. And whenever I'm looking at stacked highs like this, it is so much better for you to take the middle one. So we have one low right there, or we have the lowest high right there. Then we have the middle, and then we have the high. It's better for you to take the middle one every single time. That's just me and from what I have found in my charts. So from there, okay, we sweep the draw. Okay, we sweep, close down hard. What does that create? There's a fair value gap right there, and I know this is the 15 second. But you wouldn't be able to see it on the 30, but it's there. So what happens right here? We sweep, we close down hard, we come up and we respect it perfectly, and then we displace off of that. So it is a clear cookie cutter cut. We come up and respect, reject off of it, and displace. That right there is beautiful. That is beautiful. And that should have been 2.5. Not saying I should have caught that, but I'm just saying that was available. Then macro open, bust down, and this is what happened. I entered somewhere right here, and this is a freaking FOMO ad trade. Alright, I want to raise my hand and say, yeah, that's a bad trade. Taking this as your high, we displace off of that. That's not very high because we did sweep minor internal liquidity, but that's still not really what I'm looking for. And all these candles right here, weak candles. And the first big candle we got, that's what I bid off of, right? And it just goes back to accumulation, manipulation, and then we really distribute down. And we distributed down. All right, so one, that was a terrible trade. Two, this is what this is the A+ setup. This is one of my setups that I should have taken. And this is what I'm going to learn off of right here when this is available. So, one, we sweep liquidity. We took out all the people who bought in right there. So this right here, this is fresh. You could obviously see this on the 15. You could obviously see it from the 30, but I want to go off of the 15 just to really dissect this. So we try to sweep, or what do we do? We swept it again. Now this is momentum. All of this is momentum. This still right here are weak candles, which leads up to market basically saying, no, we want to go up. Bam. That right there should have been the A plus setup right there. Could have just watched, could have taken a 1 to 5/8, could have taken a 2. With watching what was going on, there was a presented fair value gap that you could say, all right, so we sweat, we hit take profit 1. All right, now we're going to hit this, so we're going to go to break even. All right, so just note that's break even. We're now break even. We close above take profit 1 again to take out take profit 2. Bam, perfect. That should have been the trade. That should have been the A plus setup today, even throughout PMI news. That is what I've got to get through my brain. And that is patience, because this right here is a rushed, a low IQ, non-patient FOMO ad trade. That's what that is right there. This right here is high quality, high market experience, that is what I've got to start doing. Sweep of liquidity, bam, beautiful. That is instantly confluence, just like that. 2, we have a great change in the state right here. Obvious as can be. So that's 2. 3, we displace out of there. That candle right there, that is true. These sets of candles are true displacement. Now, with seeing how my draw was, okay, that's my external high right there. That I don't know if that should have been the target with PMI today. I would say go external to internal. That is more high win rate and more high probability. So for those who watch this and say, dang, Drew, you really don't know what you're doing. No, I know exactly what I'm doing. I just have got to get more patient. With the charts. This is game right here. This is spitting game right here. This right here is beautiful. That right there is what I am looking for. Sweep of liquidity, change in the state, and then displacement. That is like the golden three pillars of a beautiful trade. That's what should have happened. And I hate saying that's what should have happened. So let me rephrase that. That is what I'm going to learn to do most, because it is still optimistic mind. I know exactly why I lost, and it's the same stuff every time. It's just FOMO, literally fear of missing out, and that cuts through being a perfect observer of the market. Having FOMO kills your best chances of the day every single time. And even if I would have won that, I would still have journaled this trade and realized this right here is trash. That right there, that right there, there's no sweep, there's no good change of the state. Like that is not me. That's not a good trade. That is a FOMO trade, and I'm probably gonna go get ripped by my mentor. And yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there, that that is how you go back and you learn from your loss and you turn a negative into a positive. And it's taken a little bit longer to pass this challenge Not that I anticipated, but it is great stepping stones of learning. So now what am I going to do for the rest of the day? I'm going to follow my external habits that are healthy. I'm going to go indulge in a great audiobook, and I might go to the gym and cook a great meal. So yeah, that's what it takes. That is absolutely what it takes. This right here. Doing this over and over and over again. Staying consistent will lead to quiet winning and consistently winning. So for those who are having a rough time, who are losing more than expected, sit back and learn on it. Back test, forward test, and keep showing up. Keep showing up every single day. Keep showing up every single day. That's what it takes to be the 99 or to be that 1%. And that right there was like the 99% of other people. This right here was beautiful. That is an A+ setup, even with PMI, Thursday volatility, whatever. So yeah, just wanted to upload that real quick. I want you guys, whoever's watching, to learn off my mistakes, and just stay motivated. So let's go. We'll be back tomorrow, and peace.